Welcome back, everyone. Sydney Thunder have won the match by 7 wickets. Perth Scorchers enduring another loss. So it's not been a great campaign for the Perth Scorchers so far. Touted as one of the best teams in the BBL, but sadly their campaign has not kick-started well enough, and they're honestly not looking that great this season. Truly, evidence-wise, they are the most successful team in the BBL so far, but they're not playing like champions in this season. Another loss for them. Not even one win under their belt this season, and it's been a horror story for them so far. They got 160 plus in the first innings, but what an easy chase it was by Sydney Thunder. Callum Ferguson playing a captain's knock. He was the vice captain in our fantasy side, if you remember. So, a good day out for our fantasy team. Let's move on to our first segment, that is the best tweets of the game. First is by Jatin. He says that this has been an excellent knock from the skipper Callum Ferguson. He took his time at the start of the innings, but then he accelerated beautifully and has played delightful shots. He's such a wonderful player. Always a delight to watch him bat in the BBL. True, I think very true. Throughout the years, over the years, he's matured enough. He's become the captain. He's been leading almost all sides that he's been playing for. Callum Ferguson has turned out to be a finished product, a very, very fine product after so many years in domestic cricket. Some years of international cricket as well. Has played very little international cricket, but he has proved his mettle in the BBL and also Australia's domestic cricket. Looking forward to Callum Ferguson batting in this tournament and showing his antics again. Jay Dansingani says, very strong BBL debut from Ollie Davies. Came in with the required run rate at 8.7. Khawaja and he is gone. By the time he got out, Thunder needed 44 of 36 with 7 wickets left. Surprising amount of power for a small guy, and that reverse sweep 6. Whenever a player plays a reverse sweep, and that too at the start of his career, in his debut, the way he played, it didn't look like he was debuting, and it's very true. What was the name? Jay Dhansinghani said that so much power for a small guy. It's absolutely fabulous. We'll also present you the scorecard as soon as we get it. If you've not watched the match, you'll definitely love that because it will give you a glimpse of the whole game. It will give you a summary and what all went on in the match. For now, I think Sydney Thunder winning the game, another win under their belt. They are looking $1 million this season. Alex Hales did not fire today. Usman Khawaja did not fire today, but the debutant, Ollie Davis, he was at the top of his game, and that to win his debut match. And whenever a player plays like that in his first match, and that to plays a reverse sweep for 6, that tells you how much confidence there is in young players at the moment. The players that are coming through the ranks, they don't fear losing their wickets, and that's the hallmark of young blood today. Players like Rishabh Pant, Prithvi Shaw, Shubman Gill, and the likes of so many other players, Ollie Pope, Lloyd Pope, the bowler. So all of them are looking really good, and they don't fear, of course, losing their wickets. That's what is so good to watch. The likes of Ollie Davies and other players, they are coming through the ranks. This is what cricket is about, actually. Batting is about confidence. Batting is about confidence. Sydney Thunder is playing that throughout their lineup today. 61 of 53 for Callum Ferguson today. They were dependent a bit too much on Daniel Sams, I think, in the last couple of games, but today it was an all-round performance for them. In the first innings also, it was another experienced player stepped up for Perth Scorchers. Mitchell Marsh scoring a 60 for them. Ashton Turner playing a good cameo, 23 of 14, 2 boundaries and a 6. But in the end, it didn't prove to be enough because Sydney Thunder were just too good. They required 5 in the last over, and of course, they chased it down very easily. Callum Ferguson, 61 of 53. What a captain's knock. He did exactly what was required, steadied the ship, also took the occasional risk, ended up at 61 of 53 deliveries, and that's what you require from your captain. They bowled well as well. At one point, it was looking like Perth Scorchers will get to a substantial total when Mitchell Marsh was batting, but the bowling of Sydney Thunder pulled it back, and it was a really good bowling performance in the end. They restricted Perth Scorchers to 160 odd, And when they came out to bat, they looked really comfortable. There were early jitters in their innings. Alex Hales losing his wicket, Usman Khawaja losing his wicket early, but after that it was smooth sailing as Callum Ferguson and Ollie Davies stitched together a good partnership, a comprehensive partnership, handing them a win. In the end, Ben Cutting ended the innings for them. Ollie Davies got out when 44 were needed of 36, and from there on it was an easy ride. And as promised, I'll show you the scorecard of Perth Scorchers versus Sydney Thunder. Scorchers batting in the first innings, 150 odd they got, sorry that I mentioned 160 earlier, 152 for 5 in their quota of 20 overs. Josh Inglis failing again. Colin Munro, 25 of 22, did look good but got out prematurely. Joe Clark, run out duck for him. Mitchell Marsh, 50 for him of 41 balls, 1 4 and 3 sixes. A very good innings. Ashton Turner, 23 of 14, 2 fours and 6. Jai Richardson, 5 runs of 4 balls. Cameron Bancroft, 34 of 25. A good flourish from him in the end. They were not able to kick off at any point. Adam Milne, 4 over 17. Daniel Sams, 4 over 40. I went for some runs today. Nathan McAndrew, 4 overs 29. A wicket for him. Tanveer Sangha, a little expensive. Ben Cutting, 3 over 16. Chris Green, 1 over 7. Thunder batting was really good. Usman Khawaja, 21 of 25. Alex Hales, golden duck for him on the first ball. Then the ship was steadied by Callum Ferguson and Olivia Davies. Olivia Davies was the man of the innings for me, 36 of 22. Callum Ferguson, 61 with 7 fours and a boundary. Scorchers bowling card is not that impressive. 3 wickets, 1 wicket each for Aaron Hardy, Fawad Ahmed, and Jason Behrendorff. Jai Richardson, no wickets for him. That was a big loss for them. Andrew Tye, 3.3 overs, 25. That is the scorecard. In the end, Sydney Thunder won the game by 7 wickets with 3 balls to spare. And that is it from our side. See you again in the next BBL game with the pre-show and the post-show. So don't go anywhere. Keep watching Sports Tiger. I'm Yuvraj Dua taking your leave.